This man, just to survive, actually smashed $1 million vase. He took 2 shards from it and made a pair of makeshift goggles. Turns out, he'd been trapped in this mansion for several days already. Nick was planning to break open the vent to escape, but surprisingly, this crude pair of goggles ended up being a huge help at the critical moment. Not only did it block the blinding glare from above, it also shielded him from flying chunks of concrete, which massively boosted his efficiency. The edge of the vent was slowly getting chipped away. Just as he was filled with hope, breaking through the layer of concrete, he discovered the vent was held firmly in place by a deeply embedded screw. He tried twisting it by hand and realized it just wasn't going to work, so he knocked away the rest of the concrete in one go. The next second, his jaw dropped. There were actually 12 screws on this glass frame. Just as Nemo was sinking into despair, the mansion's security system suddenly switched into an extreme low temperature mode. All he could do was wrap himself in a blanket and shiver. That's when he spotted on the security monitor a female cleaner taking a break. Nemo felt like he'd grabbed onto a lifeline. He pounded on the door like crazy, trying to call for help, but it was useless. The room was too well sewn PROOF. He couldn't even slide a note out. All he could do was watch helplessly as the cleaner walked away. Realizing he could only rely on himself, Nemo reignited his fighting spirit the next day. He kicked a stool apart and used the wood to carve out a makeshift wrench. Turns out his plan was to unscrew those screws one by one.